Have you ever come across a coin in your change that didn't look right? What did you do with it? Many coins have marks or blemishes from what's called post-mint damage. This is usually damage from normal wear and tear while your coin is in circulation. Sometimes it's from the environment. How do you know if it's not a mint error or some rare variety? Most of the time it won't be, but the more informed you are about coins, errors, varieties, and PMD, the easier it is to identify that once-in-a-lifetime find. In today's video, we're going to talk about some rare and valuable quarters. This is a 2001 Philadelphia minted North Carolina quarter. When you look at the Wright Brothers plane on the reverse of the quarter, there's obviously a major error. This quarter was struck 4 different times before it made it out of the coin press. The second, third, and fourth strike were all done at 40% off center. The obverse or front of the quarter also shows the extra coin strikes. This quarter was graded Mint State 64 on a scale from 1 to 70, and it sold at Heritage Auctions for $590. This next quarter is one of my favorite errors. It's probably the most unusual and odd struck through grease errors, and this one is brought to you by the Slingin' Lead YouTube channel. I really enjoy making videos of my favorite hobbies, collecting coins and shooting guns. Slingin' Lead is a brand new channel created to bring you entertainment and somewhat informative videos about shooting. These aren't technical or political videos. They're just videos of me and my family at our ranch having some fun. Come on over and take a look. Leave a comment for the video you watch and include the words Miser Mob. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the weekly videos. You're not going to want to miss the coin-related video I have planned for you all. This is a 2006 Denver minted North Dakota quarter, and it contains a very rare error called a dropped letter error. If you know how modern coins are minted, you know that it's not possible for a letter to drop. So how come there's a phantom letter Y from the word Liberty in front of George's neck? It's all because of grease. Heavy machinery like coin presses need to be lubricated so they function properly. Sometimes this grease gets caught in the die and affects the level of detail we see on some of our coins. Errors like this aren't too uncommon. If you search enough coins, and if you know what to look for, you'll definitely come across struck through grease errors. They're not worth much at all unless they affect a significant amount of the coin or if the grease creates an unusual effect like the In God We Rust quarter. This particular error was created when the letter Y in the die, yes, I'm a poet and didn't realize it, filled with grease, fell out of the recessed letter and landed on the planchet. When the coin was pressed, the grease caused the slight imprint of the letter that we see right here. This quarter was graded Mint State 65, and it sold at auction for $780. Here's a coin error that gets missed a lot. Sometimes we come across coins that are off color. This can happen from normal wear, environmental damage, or it could be an error coin. This quarter looks more bronze than silver in color. That's because it's missing the outer clad layer of the planchet. If you come across an odd colored coin, you can get a pretty good idea if it's an error coin by weighing it. This quarter weighs in at 4.7 grams. But it should weigh 5.67 grams. A weight difference that significant is an indication of a missing clad layer. This quarter was graded Mint State 67 and sold at auction for $1,265. Sometimes, during the minting process, a coin can get stuck to a die like a bottle cap to a bottle. This is what's called a cap die, and here's an example of one. This is a 1999 Philadelphia minted state quarter. This error is called a reverse cap die because the quarter stuck to the reverse die as opposed to the obverse die. You can see the edges of the quarter bent upwards on the reverse. This cap die graded Mint State 67 and sold at auction for almost $2,200. This 2007 Denver minted Montana State quarter graded Mint State 67 on a scale from 1 to 70, and it sold at auction for over $3,200. Here's why. This quarter was the victim of a wrong planchet error. Sometimes a planchet from another denomination can accidentally or purposefully find its way into the wrong hopper. When this happens, it's called a wrong planchet error. Somehow a nickel planchet found its way between two quarter dies, and this error coin was born. You can tell something is wrong from the uneven strike on the planchet and the lack of detail on the lower part of United. If you suspect you might have a planchet error, you definitely want to weigh your quarter. This quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. A nickel for the year 2007 weighs 5 grams. If you learned something, share this video with a friend or family member. If you thought the video was incredibly bland and boring, share it with your enemies. Thanks for watching.